at first I read more or less academic books from non-Muslims describing Islam and religion in general. And it really took a long time for me to start reading books that were written by Muslims themselves. I remember one of the first Quran translations that I was reading in Dutch was also a translation made by a man who wasn't a Muslim himself. So it really took a long time for me, but then by the time I started to take it seriously and I started to notice a shift in my own thinking and in my approach to Islam, I think it was more or less that moment that I really started to read about the biography of the Prophet ﷺ. And then things really started to get into motion. But it wasn't until, and I even fasted during the month of Ramadan before I was a Muslim, because I figured that, you can read about Ramadan, but it's like reading about an apple pie, right?
So you wanted to try it?
Yeah, you don't know apple pie until you tasted it. So you can read about it, but you got to taste it. So I did the month of Ramadan, which is funny because in the Dutch media, they always say Muslims are fasting from sunrise to sunset. So I had Islamic colleagues and they were complaining, oh, we need to wake up this so early. And I said, oh, it's so easy. I don't know why you are complaining. You're Muslims. I'm not even a Muslim. I think it's easy. But then later on, I figured that it's not from sunrise, but it's from Fajr. So these guys were all waking up like 2 hours earlier. And I was being like a tough guy, like, why are you complaining? I was wrong.